Hey guys, it's your girl Nini and welcome back to my channel. So today I'm going to be sharing with you guys 5 tips and tricks for TikTok influencers. And I'm super excited because I just released a super helpful guide and manual for TikTok influencers that are actually in my niche and an ebook on my website. So we'll talk about that later, but we're going to go over 5 TikTok influencer tips and tricks all throughout this video. So without further ado, if you're not subscribed, I hope you will consider subscribing, and let's go ahead and get started. So, of course, you guys know that my disclaimer before anything is that you should consider doing your research. I highly suggest that you review TikTok community guidelines if you are going to embark upon being an influencer on TikTok, or if you already are one. I encourage you to take the time to learn about influencing, what it means to be an influencer, and pick a niche that you want to pursue. And feel free, again, to use my ebook on becoming a hair influencer on TikTok as a learning guide. So I released my book, you guys, and in this book, you will learn how to get started as a TikTok hair influencer, make content that makes money for you, and use TikTok posting strategies and tips to work with brands, plus more. So the book is about 80 pages. It's 10 chapters long. And even if you're not in the hair influencer field, there is lots of things to learn. So the link to that will be in the description of this video. So tip number 1, you guys, is to choose your niche. So you don't necessarily have to have a niche to become an influencer on TikTok. Everybody does not have one, but it can be helpful. So like I said, my niche is the hair and beauty community. My content mainly centers around that niche, and I believe that it helps push my content to the right audiences. So the great thing about TikTok is that it's different from all other apps. You don't necessarily have to have a niche in it. If you don't have one, it's not necessarily going to hurt your growth, but if you establish one, it can be helpful. Tip number 2 is to build up your content. So you can view your content kind of like a digital portfolio in a way. The content that you post will hopefully provide something to your audience, whether it's educational or entertainment. There are so many different things that you can provide, but taking the time to build it up from a blank profile can be beneficial. So it may cause your audience to become more likely to follow you if you have a good amount of content posted for them to enjoy, to leave your profile, to come back and enjoy. And that leads into my 3rd tip. And my 3rd tip is to not aim for perfection. So with anything, especially with being an influencer, sometimes it can be hard to not want your content to seem or look perfect. But the great thing is that flaws produce authenticity. They make you look more authentic. You can become more relatable. So your content does not have to be perfect to post it, and it may help your audience resonate with you even more. So don't feel the need to edit out every single mistake or just refilm everything that you messed up. Imperfection and imperfect content has the ability to perform well on TikTok. One of my videos that went viral, and I talk about this in my book, I literally didn't know what I was doing and it went viral. So on to tip number 4, remain honest. If you're planning on working with brands as an influencer, or you're reviewing products, or you're just giving your opinion on anything, it's important to be honest about your experiences and your opinion. So if you're working with a brand and whatever you're talking about, whether it's the company, your product from the company, is not quality, make sure you try your best to express that either to your audience or to the brand beforehand. And there are professional ways to give an honest opinion that is not favorable. So you don't have to bash someone, you don't have to bash a product or a business, but there are other ways to express it. And on to the last tip, maybe even one of the most important tips, and that is to post consistently. The more you show up for your audience, the better, and it's up to you to find that comfortable form of consistency. Everybody says you should post a different amount of times on TikTok a day, but what I use and is what's comfortable to me is posting at least once a day and at the most 3 to 4 times a day. Now, if a post is performing really well on my profile, I do usually try to post more content throughout the day because I have people visiting my profile more often, since that content is either going viral or performing well but it's up to you. So I hope that these tips helped you guys. Make sure you create, be patient, and grow. Comment down below and let me know if you are a TikTok influencer in your experience. And if any of these tips helped you, comment down below and let me know which one helped you the most. Once again, my ebook on how to become a TikTok hair influencer is live on my website, anotherqueentreasure.com. So I will leave the link in the description. Love you guys so much, and I will see you in my next video. Bye.